Greetings, everybody. Welcome to this on today, the 6th of August, 2024, 10 o'clock in the morning, UK time. Welcome to what is our inaugural ISRM Global Urban Resilience and Major City Management monthly webinar. Great to have you here. What happened is we had, a couple of months ago, we put in place a level 5 award in Global Urban Resilience and Major City Management, which I believe is the first time in the world anything like that's been put in place. We had no idea if there'd be interest or not. We flew it up in the air, and there was massive interest. I have to say, genuine interest from all over the world. And when I ran the program, I had imposter syndrome, because I was claiming that I could tell people how to run cities to people who ran cities. And I was slightly worried that actually there would be a disjuncture there, a disconnect, but there wasn't. And it became clear that what we do in the ISRM in terms of the academic and policy and practitioner approaches to strategic risk and crisis management had real value and resonance for the people looking at the issues around global urban resilience and major city management. So what we did was we said to people, okay, what do you want to do with this thing? And what we did was we set up a strategic advisory group, and then it was very quickly changed to strategic steering group because we wanted to have a bit more active. That now has 21 people from 17 countries, some of whom are here, representing cities from all over the world. And what we are now trying to do is put in place a framework that would allow supporting discussions, activities, interactions, policy papers, etc. And so what happens is we now have a program in place of events in Indonesia, in Jakarta, and in Athens, and in Cyprus, and in New York, and in Manchester around this, which will be taking place over the next few months. Well, what we wanted to do was to put in place a framework that would be slightly more structured and would allow us to look at these overarching issues of strategic risk and crisis management, global urban resilience, and major city management in a structured way on a thematic basis. So what we've done is we've put in place a framework for 12 months, over 12 months, and each month we'll have a thematic webinar, as this one is. We will then invite people to submit work for publication around that. And it can be academic work, but it can also be practitioner work, policy work, work from your own experience. And what we want to do is to try and build up a body of knowledge over the next 12 to 18 months that can help support a structured discussion and dialogue around the world about these issues. I must say we're running this in partnership with the UK National Preparedness Commission and the International Federation of the Red Cross, both of whom give us incredible support, and we thank them, but also multiple organizations from around the world, including people on this program. So that's what we're going to be doing. So today's opening inaugural session is going to ask a pretty basic question. What is resilience? What do we mean by this word resilience? And what does that mean, particularly in the 2020s, as we move forward into the second half of the 2020s towards this Vision 2030, Strategy 2030 sort of milestone? What does resilience mean in this crazy, chaotic world that we're living in right now? I'm delighted to say that we have 3 members on the panel. We were going to have 4, but unfortunately Roger Milburn couldn't make it from Europe, so we wish Roger a speedy recovery. Well, we have with us Professor Karina Fernley, who is at UCL and is director of the Warning Research Center, one of the, I think, the only facilities or faculties in the world doing work like that, so very much cutting edge. We have Dr. Duncan Booker, who is Chief Resilience Officer at Glasgow City Council and is very active across global regional networks around major city management. And we have Konstantina Karidi, who is Senior Advisor on Resilience City Catalyst and is a European Commission urban expert. So what we have is we have very much the academic, the practitioner, and the policy expertise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask each of you, of the 3 of you, to come in and just maybe talk a bit about what you do and some of the things that you think are at the forefront of what we're doing. We'll then have an open table, a roundtable discussion. We'll bring in anybody else who wants to come in and have a chat around that or make a contribution. You're welcome to do so.